Hello, Heritage High School. Welcome back for our next segment, stress management. I hope you've been practicing your Wim Hof breathing because right now is the time that you need to utilize that. With all the things you got going on, term papers, final projects, exams coming up, you need to be able to handle all of the stress and get things done. So that's what we're going to dive into today. I'm going to give you very specific tools to handle the stressors that are coming into your life and keep moving forward. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Foundations of health, breathe better, live better, conscious health for peak performance. Battling stress, that's what we're talking about today. Stress in life is inevitable, and that is okay. Get used to it, get over it. It is all right because we all go through it one way or another. It's about how you respond. And that's what we're going to learn about. How can we shift our perception to handle stress in a better way? So what can we do right now to create this mindset of how to push forward through these tough obstacles that we're facing? So first we have to understand a little bit about stress. We have to change our perspective. Learn to view your body's stress response as helpful, not debilitating. Recognize yourself as able to handle and even learn and grow from the stresses that are in your life. And we have to shift our view. It's about that change in perception on this is not just me going through it. We're all going through stress in one way, shape, or another. So first step, it's just bringing awareness. This is the cycle of growth. Right now, you're learning, you are in this inception to deception kind of mode. You are learning about this stuff. We're bringing awareness to a situation of what is stress, how is it affecting your brain, your body's overall cycle, your health in general. And this is where we need to be right now. We need to be in that growing phase where we're taking these tools and getting up into this new identity of ourselves. That version of ourselves that can handle anything that is thrown at us. That's where we want to go. That is the end goal, is to be able to have that mindset shift where, again, we can tackle these problems. Second step, responsibility, cause and effect. Responsibility, it's your ability to choose your response and actions. It's a place of empowerment. Again, we talked about the power of decision. It's that mindset that you are making that shift. You are making that idea that you are going to be the best version of yourself, and you're creating the value within your perception. Because this is a due process. You have to put these in motion. Trust me, none of us were born with these skills. This is something that we all had to learn. A lot of us learned it through sports, music, all different tasks that we've learned growing up as kids and things like that. So it's about putting it into play. But the second part is changing our perception, where, on the cause side, personal power, you have control of your life. The effect side, oh, this is happening to me. Oh, I can't get this done. Or this is making excuses. Excuses doesn't help me, it doesn't help you. So it's about taking your personal power back and getting results. And you being responsible for, again, the future that you're creating for yourself. Third step, create perception and value. Notice the energy that is around you. It's a reflection. Whatever we put out there, we get back. And that is the truth. What are your ideal values? What motivates you? What's that attitude that you got behind that? We talked about your motivation. What is your why? What do you want and why do you want it? Again, that's going to be a big driver, especially when it comes to creating the value in what you find. No, I know not everybody enjoys doing, all these papers, and we have to write on topics that might not be the most interesting. But it's things that you got to get done. So if you value yourself enough, and that's why I said project self-care, if you value yourself enough, you need to take action. Because you're doing this to create a better future for yourself. And it's about creating that mindset that I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting work done. Because, after high school, after college, it's not about doing all the things that, you want to do. You're going to have to do a lot of things that you don't want to do. But that's where you find something that, again, you believe in, that you love to do. And that's where you're going to find, kind of your path and your journey and doing things that's going to make you the best version of yourself. So again, always remember that simple success formula that we learn, but you have to change your perception of doing some of the little things that you don't always want to do. So what can we physically do with our body right now? So you guys are sitting there listening to me, lecture and talk right now. What can I do when I go home today to improve my body's ability to handle stress? So some of these things we've already talked about. Eat. You got to fuel your body for the workload it has. If you're running on fumes, your brain is not going to function at 100%. That is a scientific proven fact. So Eat some nutritious foods. And I have a little chart here, foods that support the brain. Blueberries, eggs, fish. These are a lot of these are actually fatty. Like these are healthy fats we want to put into our diet. You need to be starting out your morning with a nice healthy breakfast. Also, walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts. Those are also high in healthy fats. So it's about getting, again, the calories that your brain needs, because remember, our central nervous system can only run off of ATP, energy, from carbohydrates, but also our brain sits in a big pool of fat. We need fats in there. Breathe. Control your breath to focus the mind on the tasks at hand. You have to breathe. If we're constantly holding our breath and we're in that stressful state, we're tensing up, our brain's going haywire, the anxiety's kicking in, so I have to get this paper due, it's due tomorrow, I have to get it in. Like, no. Just breathe, starting with, again, the breath. That's how we control the mind. So we learned about box breathing. Now this one's using a count of 5. When we practiced, we did 4. Remember, if you're feeling stressed, if you're sitting at your computer trying to type that paper, take a 2-minute break. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Do that for a couple minutes. Just see the difference, feel the difference in that and see how it's going to help you more. Again, it's not going to write the paper for you. What it's going to do is it's going to help calm down your mind so you can think, because all the knowledge is in there. You guys know what you need to do. It's about, okay, how can I extract that information from my brain? How can I get my thoughts on paper? Start with the breath, control, they call it the monkey mind, the chatter. And that's how you're going to be able to get to the information that you need. Meditation, direct your mind towards what you are looking for. So again, where focus goes, energy flows. If our focus is on our phones, we got this going on, that going on, we're not focused on our term paper. We're not focused on studying for this 100-question exam. You need to direct your focus. But again, sometimes we have trouble because we have so many things going on in this outside world. There's a lot of distractions. Meditation is going to help bring that focus back to you. Now, when I talk about meditation, here's what people think it is. Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be cool to be there. But really what meditation is, it's just you being present. It's not us living in the past. It's not us living, in that anxious future of what's going to happen, what's going on. No, it's about being present. So that's what meditation can really do for you. It gets you in, again, what is the task at hand? So, we talked a little bit about stressors in the brain and how our brain lights up. Again, this is our brain before and after meditation. This study has been done at Harvard, Stanford. I mean, honestly, there are thousands of studies that have looked at the effects of meditation on the brain, on blood pressure, heart rate, all of those things. It really does all work together. So, don't know how to meditate? Just breathe and focus on the breath to start. Then think about the things that you're grateful for and appreciate in life. Again, this is a scientifically proven fact. It's been shown on fMRIs. The Institute of Heart Math is one of the leading foundations that has done this research on the brain, the heart, and our emotions, and how we can change our brain state by thinking about these positive emotions, these things that trigger it. Actually releases certain neurochemicals that calms our brain down. It helps us focus. So when we're thinking about all the stress, the anxiety in life, change your thought pattern. Focus on something that, again, is going to change your brain state back into a calmer state where, again, you can focus on the task at hand. So a study on gratitude and its connection to happiness, 1993, revealed that voluntary expressions of joy, even like a smile or even a few kind words, influence the brain to respond and reflect positive emotion only. And since 1993, there have been thousands of studies done all across the world on gratitude appreciation, using fMRI machines to actually watch the brain as people meditate, as they just think about positive emotions or things in their life that they're grateful for. And again, it is shown to calm the brain down and give you a more clear train of thought. So, Sam's billion-dollar morning routine. I call it that because I do this every morning, and I put this together using a lot of coaches, professional athletes, businessmen, things like that. People who are literally worth billions of dollars. I took their routines, and that's okay because they took it from somebody else, and put it all together into really what helps me be successful every day. And this is something that you can do every morning. So I wake up, get out of bed within 5 seconds. Get up, get moving. Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. I get that first glass of water. I put a little lemon in there for taste, but you have to get water in your body right away. Kickstart that metabolism. Give your brain what it needs, and then start moving. Walk, jog, jump, push-ups. Just move. Come on, get the blood flow going. Get that heart rate up a little bit. You have to get the body moving. That's going to stimulate the brain. I also do a 5-minute cold shower. You got to wake up those neurons. You got to excite them. Again, you don't have to do a full cold shower. You can just start by splashing some cold water on your face. Just see how it feels. It will wake you up. It's better than caffeine. Breathe. Wim Hof breathing into controlled box breathing. So I start while I'm in the cold shower. I'm doing my Wim Hof breathing. Once I get out, I start just controlled box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. And that's when I start my mindfulness. I think about all the things that I'm grateful for and appreciate in my life. And again, this program is one of them. I'm very glad to be here teaching you guys this. But it creates the winner's mindset. Because once I calm my brain down of all the things that I have to do for the next 14 hours of my day, I can really focus on who I want to be and need to be today for the people that I'm going to be working with. And I did that this morning just for you guys. I do it every morning. I think about the things that I need to work on, but I don't let it put me into that stress state. I come at the different angle. My perspective is different, that I can tackle this situation and create the outcome that I want. And you have to eat a nutritious breakfast. I eat full breakfast, go to work, because again, you have to give your brain the fuel. If you want your body to run like a supercar, you have to give it that high quality food. So your homework, when you feel stressed, which is happening right now, go back to what we've learned. Try and try again. Make it work for you. Create the standard you want for yourself. And I want you to write this down. What are your values? What are your core values? And create your morning routine by using mine as an example. So just try it. It's not going to be perfect. You will fail. This might not seem right. That might not work. Do yours. Create something where you're not just rolling out of bed and turning on your laptop for class. I want you to get up, get moving, and figure out something that's going to help you stimulate your brain, wake up, and have energy all throughout the day. So, good luck on the end of the year. We have one more lesson left. I will be back next week. So practice this. If you need to go back, watch it again on the YouTube channel, Rock Fitness and Performance. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.